We're still tracking showers across Kentucky tonight. Hey there, friends. I'm Meteorologist Shane Smith. It is late on Sunday, August the 2nd, 2026. Hope you're doing well, and you may notice I'm back in the home studio. Been on the road for the last 2 weeks between an education conference, an end of summer vacation on a Disney cruise with my family. Been trying to update you guys as I can, but you may notice haven't been doing as much long form coverage while I've been on the road. Just a little hard to do while I'm away from my home setup, but it's been active, and the pattern remains busy, but I wouldn't say we have as many big weather events to deal with in the coming week as we have the last 2 weeks, although we're still going to keep things cool and a little bit more wet than dry over the next 5 or 6 days. Here's a look at what's going on right now. Got an area of low pressure, the same one which brought us the severe weather and the heavy rain yesterday. And let me tell you, driving home from Louisville Airport last night on I-75 from Lexington south in that mist was horrific. That was some torrential rainfall falling last night. And we had a few real gully washers of showers earlier, especially in eastern Kentucky. Those have now moved up into West Virginia, causing flash flood warnings back up towards Beckley and Fayette County, West Virginia. Shout out to my homies in Oak Hill. But as we take a look at the bigger picture, you notice the moisture is drying up, at least for tonight. So I think we will see those showers taper off over the next couple of hours. And we will, unfortunately, keep chances of rain around until we clear that low on out of here. Temperatures right now running into the low to mid 70s statewide. We're currently right at 72. London and Lexington, 73 over in Madisonville, Maysville, and Murray. And as we look at those highs for tomorrow, the clouds are going to be a little bit thicker. We're going to see a few scattered showers. That's going to help to hold the temperatures down. We're only topping out into the low. Whoops, that's too far. Low to mid 80s. There we go. That's the highs for tomorrow. Forecast system still getting some bugs worked out after an update, but we'll hang with it. So some low to mid 80s tomorrow across the state. Humidity shouldn't be as bad as it has been the last couple of days, but we could have a few showers on the heavier side of things. We go out to the big picture, and you're going to notice that area of low pressure really is going nowhere fast. You're going to see it continue to sit and spin over the eastern U.S. for the next couple of days. So as long as it's in the neighborhood, we're going to keep a 40 to 50% chance of shower, especially in eastern Kentucky. May not see as much action in western Kentucky this week until later in the week. Cold front should roll in here Thursday night into Friday. That'll up the shower chances once again, and it looks to kind of stall out on top of us for next weekend. So that may continue the rain action into the weekend. We'll take a closer look at that here in a second. We're going to switch over to the HRRR model, take you through the next 48 hours or so, at least through Tuesday. And tomorrow morning, watch out for some dense fog on the morning commute, especially in places that saw heavy rain over the last 2 days. May slow you down. And also, I know some teachers heading back to work tomorrow, yours truly included for that. Just know, may need to plan a few extra minutes to get where you're going. And be on the lookout. Buses will start rolling later this week in some Kentucky counties. So if your county is going back to school, just know that back to school traffic may be an issue later in the week. Now, tomorrow afternoon, if we're going to see rain, it's likely going to be east of I-75. I don't think the chances are great tomorrow. We'll call it about 30 or 40%. But just know a few spotty showers may pop up thanks to that area of low pressure. We wake up into the mid-60s Tuesday morning and go back into the mid-80s by Tuesday afternoon. Once again, watching for some scattered afternoon thunderstorms, mainly in eastern Kentucky. It will likely be just a couple of degrees warmer than we were or will be tomorrow. But overall, not too toasty and below average for where we should be. Not a ton of rain over the next 48 hours. Just some spotty showers may put down a quick inch or so in eastern Kentucky. But we're not dealing with any kind of widespread flash flooding concerns or anything like that. Let's go to the European model, take you through the rest of the work week. And as we go into Wednesday, it's a very similar setup to what we see on Monday and Tuesday. maybe just a little bit warmer. Better chances of showers, I think, than what we saw on Monday and Tuesday, though. May have a little bit more of a moisture flow to work with coming off the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic. Thursday, that's when that front approaches, and I do suspect we will see a few showers and thunderstorms break out ahead of it. I think better chances of rain on Friday as the front finally crosses into the region, and then it stalls out, and I think that's going to set the stage for a pretty soggy weekend, at least some decent chances of off and on showers. So slightly below where we should be earlier in the week. Later in the week, we go more into a typical summer forecast, albeit maybe just a bit wetter than average with those hit or miss thunderstorms around, with better coverage on Friday into Saturday. So the forecast definitely taking a turn to the not as active, but still want to keep the umbrella handy side. So there you go. That's a look at the week ahead. Thank you guys for stopping by, and thanks for sticking with me while I've been on the road. We got some big things coming up here across my various social media channels over the next couple of months. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, turn on those notifications, and share the content from whatever platform you're watching. It definitely helps out. So that's going to do it for tonight. I'll have some updates coming up over the next couple of days, so take care, stay weather aware, Kentucky, and I'll catch you all in the next one.